Secret that allows you not to work. The proven way to wealth. John D. Rockefeller. Have you ever questioned whether today's billionaire's success is the result of a secret formula? Are you interested in learning a secret trick that could help you stop working and still get very rich? What if the plan of John D. Rockefeller, the first billionaire in the world, holds the key? The world's first billionaire, John D. Rockefeller, thought that building money the right way was the secret to long-term wealth, so his philosophy may hold the key to the solution. In addition to teaching us valuable lessons about accumulating wealth, Rockefeller's financial journey also teaches us how to become financially independent. We'll explore the ideas that led him to amass $1 billion in wealth in this video, along with how you can use them to direct your own financial destiny. The formative years. Acquiring financial knowledge at 7. The days when John D. Rockefeller started his journey were marked by hard work, thrift, and financial self-control. Richford, New York native, Rockefeller was first exposed to money at the age of 7. His first experience with money management came from working on a neighbor's farm for pennies on the dollar for menial labor. But even at that young age, his mother's insistence on maintaining exacting financial records made him stand out. She instilled in him the practice of recording each transaction in a ledger, which served as the basis for the concept that is now known as cash flow management. Tracking earnings and outlays turned into a fundamental aspect of Rockefeller's business philosophy. He was carefully calculating returns, lending money to neighbors with interest, and laying the groundwork for his future endeavors by the time he was in his teens. Rockefeller's early experiences taught him that money was a resource that needed to be managed, multiplied, and leveraged rather than just a tool for spending. This practice of meticulous record-keeping highlights the significance of cash flow awareness in wealth building and is a key component of modern financial success. Educational decisions. The value of financial knowledge. While many affluent people attend esteemed universities to obtain advanced degrees, Rockefeller chose a different route. He decided to attend a commercial college where he studied accounting and finance rather than a traditional university. He knew early on that financial literacy, knowing how to handle money, assess business decisions, and interpret financial statements was crucial to developing wealth. His education in accounting armed Rockefeller with a competitive edge. He began his job as an assistant bookkeeper at age 16. Where he swiftly grasped the inner workings of commercial finance. Over time, his financial ability enabled him to climb from an accountant to one of the most influential corporate magnates in American history. Rockefeller's narrative is a reminder that formal education is not the only way to success. Rather, financial literacy and real-world experience can be just as significant. In today's society, everyone may get the same financial knowledge through online courses, books, and tools that educate personal finance, investing, and asset management. Strategic use of borrowed funds, defying entrepreneurial norms. One of the most remarkable features of Rockefeller's plan was his unusual use of borrowed money. While conventional wisdom frequently warns against taking on debt, especially in the entrepreneurial environment, Rockefeller saw borrowing as a necessary component of business success. In fact, even when he had personal assets available, he preferred to leverage loans and investors' capital rather than draining his own resources. Rockefeller realized that loans, when managed effectively, might multiply his financial efforts without putting undue weight on his personal riches. He used other people's money to invest in ventures, all the while maintaining meticulous control over his financial commitments. This strategic borrowing allowed him to scale his business faster and more efficiently than his competitors, without jeopardizing his own capital unnecessarily. For modern entrepreneurs and investors, Rockefeller's strategy offers a crucial lesson. Debt is not intrinsically bad. When utilized effectively, it may be a tool for growth, allowing you to invest in opportunities, scale operations, and even diversify your portfolio. The secret is to exercise discipline and make sure that borrowed money is used for projects that have a defined route to profitability and a carefully thought-out payback strategy. Meeting requirements, the foundation of financial credibility. An additional pillar of Rockefeller's wealth-building plan was his commitment to meeting his financial commitments. Notwithstanding the difficulties he encountered, such as company losses or economic downturns, he never missed a payment or was in default on a loan. He gained the respect of bankers, investors, and business associates due to his sincerity in commercial dealings. As important as any financial asset, Rockefeller understood the value of having a solid financial reputation. Even during hard times, he was able to protect his reputation with investors, which helped him to get loans, strike good deals, and grow his empire. This idea relates in the modern world to keeping a good credit score, keeping your word, and making sure that payments are made on time. In financial affairs, trust and dependability can open doors to opportunities that might otherwise stay closed. It's imperative for everyone aiming to become wealthy to understand that their financial standing comes before them. Whether you're looking for a company loan, mortgage, or investment help, the willingness of people to provide financial support for you is often determined by your past performance in meeting responsibilities. Strategic decision-making, a guide to achievement. It was John D. Rockefeller's method of making decisions that really distinguished him from other people in his industry. Rockefeller never made snap decisions when it came to his money. He was very deliberate about every move he made, whether it was to take out a loan, invest in a new project, or grow his business. He balanced the possible rewards against the dangers and made sure he always had a clear strategy in place for recovery or reimbursement in the event that something went wrong. He was well served by this methodical technique for the rest of his life. He focused on steady, continuous growth rather than the wild speculation that cost many of his colleagues their fortunes. His emphasis on thoughtful, deliberate decision-making offers a roadmap for anyone hoping to accumulate money over time. This could entail doing extensive research before making investments in the current environment, diversifying sources of income, and resisting the urge to follow fads rather than long-term stability. Creativity and taking chances, opening up the door to success. Despite being an expert in financial conservatism, Rockefeller nevertheless understood the importance of innovation and prudent risk-taking. His use of railways to carry oil was one of his greatest inventions. It significantly lowered distribution costs and gave him an advantage over other oil businesses. He gained a competitive edge in the industry by negotiating lower rates with railway firms instead of adhering to conventional ways of oil transportation. Rockefeller taught modern investors and entrepreneurs a valuable lesson about taking calculated risks, but only when supported by careful planning and analytical thinking. Risk can be quite profitable if it is handled well. The secret is to make sure that risks are evaluated and that possible drawbacks are minimized by thorough planning and diversification. These days, this strategy can entail breaking into uncharted territory, implementing cutting-edge technology, or investigating unconventional investment avenues, all while keeping a close eye on the possible consequences. Rockefeller's heritage and modern wealth-building techniques. More than just good fortune or timing played a role in Rockefeller's ascent to become the first billionaire in history. It was the synthesis of ideas that anybody aiming to become financially independent could put to use. His focus on responsible borrowing, financial literacy, meeting commitments, thoughtful decision-making, and creativity are still important now, just as they were back in the 1800s. Anyone hoping to become wealthy in today's world can learn from and be inspired by Rockefeller's narrative. His success was largely attributed to his capacity to use his financial expertise to his advantage and to innovate in the face of opposition. His ability to think long-term and his disciplined approach to money management are timeless teachings that apply to both personal finance and entrepreneurship. Using Rockefeller's strategies can help you achieve more financial success, whether you're an investor, an aspiring entrepreneur, or just trying to improve your financial status. Being financially independent is more about understanding how to make your money work for you than it is about possessing enormous quantities of money. The everlasting teachings of John D. Rockefeller. The path to wealth taken by John D. Rockefeller provides priceless insights for anybody aiming for financial independence. He demonstrated that building wealth is about making your money work harder through wise financial decisions rather than taking shortcuts or skipping labor entirely. Early money management, financial education, responsible debt utilization, a solid financial reputation, and measured risk-taking are still essential for accumulating long-term wealth. The legacy of John D. Rockefeller serves as a reminder that real wealth is created over time by methodical preparation, astute investment, and self-control in decision-making. His narrative offers a success pattern that anyone is willing to follow if they are prepared to work hard, acquire sound financial management techniques, and take measured risks to achieve their objectives. To gain additional knowledge and ideas to assist you in achieving financial independence, please subscribe to our channel. We have a plethora of information about the art of wealth development. Enjoy learning the secrets to wealth from John D. Rockefeller? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more strategies to build financial freedom and success.